Students, we have already started lesson 7 Mowgli Among the Wolves by Rudyard Kipling, and in the story we had learned that their father wolf, the character of father wolf, mother wolf and their 4 children, and a new character Tabaqui just enter in the scene, just entered the wolf caves. Okay, and let's see what would happen next. And here you may see the picture of a jackal, and in the story the character's name is Tabaqui. Enter then and look, said Father Wolf stiffly, but there is no food here. So here the Father Wolf said stiffly to the Tabaqui. So stiffly means rudely, not in a polite manner. Okay, so very rudely he said that the Tabaqui would enter to the cave, but there is no food here. So, and he also said that there was no food to give him. For a wolf, no, said Tabaqui, but for so mean a person as myself, a dry bone is a good feast. Who are we to pick and choose? So, here always you already know that Tabaqui is a very mischievous character, and the whole animal world know the characteristic of Tabaqui, and he is famous for doing mischievous activities, and his words also revealed as mischievous tone. And for a wolf, no. Yes, as the father wolf told him that there was no food, so as a reply he said it may be no for the wolf. So for the wolves there was no food, maybe. So as the wolf are grand and they would need more food, the food is not enough for them in the cave. But for Tabaqui and for such a mean character, there's such a valueless characters, he already he know actually that Tabaqui also knew his character very well. That's why he considered himself as a mean a person as myself. Okay, he considered himself a mean character, a dry bone. Okay, so dry bone was enough for him to eat. Who are we to pick and choose? So here you may actually there if a beggar begged for something, he or she has no option. So the criteria is not upon their hands. Okay, so here that indication is also here, as here the Tabaqui need food. That's why he has no option to select a good food or bad food. So mere dry bone is enough for him. Okay, is that clear? He scuttled to the back of the cave. Scuttle means run fast. Okay, and with a short step he ran fast for looking for the food, and he went to the back of the cave where he found bone of a buck. So ultimately he found a bone of a buck to eat. So here Tabaqui said that there may be no food for the wolves, but a dry bone is enough for him. That's why he is looking for food, and ultimately he found a bone of a buck. Okay, buck means male deer. Okay, buck meal male deer, or bone of a buck with some meat on it. So it male deer dry one with some little bit meat on it, on the bone. He sat cracking the end merrily. So he ate that buck meat with merrily. He enjoyed the food very much. Okay, and cracking the bones with his sharp teeth. All thanks for this good meal, he said. So after taking the food, after taking the meat of buck, he thanked all of them of Wolf's family, licking his lips. So he thanked in a graceful manner, as he was feeling very happy to get food. By licking his lips, he thanked all of them. Just imagine the scenario, you enjoy it really. How beautiful are the noble children, how large are their eyes, and so young too. So here again he made and compliment. Okay, he gave compliment to the children of the wolves. He also praised, once again he praised the children of the wolves. How many children are there? Yes, there are 4 children. And how did he appreciate them? That the noble children had large eyes, beautiful eyes, and they are so cute one, young one too. Now Tabaqui knew as well as anyone else that there is nothing so unlucky as to compliment children on their faces. So with the human beings also believe that to praise a children in front of him or her is not so good for him or her, because it may be, if you say this is a healthy baby, how healthy the baby is, then his parents or the elders tell you that don't say like that, it may be harmful for the children. Okay, he may lose their good health. So it's a kind of our superstition যে হ্যাঁ ওর সামনে ওর প্রশংসা করো না, ওর ভালো সেই প্রশংসা করার মতো জিনিসটা তাহলে আর থাকবে না. So it's a belief, it's a superstitions. And here also in the animal world there are such superstition prevails. That's why when they are making the tobacco also knew that superstition, knew the tradition that to praise children in front of them is not so lucky at all. Still he was praising the wolves of the children in front of the children as well as their parents. It pleased him to see mother and father look uncomfortable. So such a mean, such a mischievous character the Tabaqui is. Okay, so he just observed the uncomfortable face, the embarrassing face of father wolf or mother wolf, and felt happy, felt pleased. Okay, he got out of he got joy out of this circumstance. Okay, so made them feeling uncomfortable, the tobacco felt happy. How cheap characters, how mean character he is. Tabaqui sat still, rejoicing in the mischief that he had made, and then he said spitefully. Okay, so after giving compliment to the children in front of their parents, he made them uncomfortable, he made them rather so disappointed, and then he sat still. Then he just sat quite peacefully and enjoy the moment, enjoy the embarrassment of the wolves. Okay, and he knew that he played the mischievous trick. So then he said spitefully. After that, after praising that good words, and after made them uncomfortable, he said something really. So he announced something bad things. Okay, so it's a very mean nature of Chabaku, that at first he gave compliments to the children, and after that he announced something dangerous for the children also. Okay, what was the announcement? Sher Khan, the big one, has shifted his hunting grounds. Okay, so Sher Khan, the big one. Here, so we get another character, that is Sher Khan. Means here Sher Khan means a tiger. Okay, the character of tiger is called Sher Khan. The big one, the big tiger, has shifted his hunting ground. So according to the animals laws, there are particular hunting grounds for a particular tiger. Okay, so here he has shifted. Okay, he shifted his hunting ground, hunting area. He will hunt among these hills for the next moon. Next moon here indicates for the next 15 days. So he has told me. So the Sher Khan has told the Tabaqui that he had changed his hunting ground, and he would hunt for the next 15 days in this area, means the area of woods where the wolves family lived. Okay.